Well, what do we have here? Jesus Christ. What's going on, everybody? Drake Bill here with another video. Today we're doing some vet work. As you can see, we've got a lot of parts here. I've got trim that I don't know what goes to what. I think this is for the target top. We have all the window trim, door seals, trunk seals, literally like 30 pieces of trim here. Along with that box, we also have our front turn signals. These are the little whatevers you want to call them. I think these are like relays or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't even know. But here's the lights. Let's unbag one for you real quick. They're tinted and they're LED with a little like LED strip here, I think, or something like a V. I don't even know what I got. Let's put these back in there for now. Here we have the reverse LED lights. We have the, what are these? Oh, these are for the fog lights? What the fuck? Yeah, these are fog light LEDs. These go inside there on both sides. Mine are not LED, mine are halogen, so we're gonna swap those guys out. Let's go ahead and set that there. We're gonna talk about the reverse LEDs. We have my side markers for the back right there. Tinted LED strips. There's those two. We have our third brake light, which is gonna go here. Right there, it's tinted, so it'll blend in with the black wrap, and it's an LED strip. It's gonna match very well with these tail lights. And of course, we also got a new reverse light slash license plate housing, because look at our old one. Old one is clapped out. Look at this clapped out piece of shit. Because these are so chrome on the inside, I think I'm gonna get some tint or tint these, because that's gonna be an eyesore in the back. It's gonna be bright as shit, but I'd rather just kind of hide it. But I need a new one because the other one's ugly as hell. It's like 100 and something degrees out right now. It's super hot in the shop. It's like literally a heater. The heat comes off the roof and just beats on you. But everything that we have here for the vet today should be a pretty easy install. I think I can get everything here from under the hood. I don't have to get underneath the car. Let's actually check before I start doing stuff. Pop the latch. Where you at? Boom. Open this guy up. Ooh, access is pretty minimal. Let me see if I can lift up the headlight and get room. Let's lift this up. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Can I even see in there? Oh, man. Looking at it, I might have to do it from the bottom. That does not make me excited. Or, if I turn the wheel all the way, loosen these bolts for the fender liner and get to it like that. I don't know. But looking at it through here, I could probably get to all the bolts. But the thing is, there's not much room at all. Holy, this is gonna be fun. I'll probably save that for last. We'll see. I think for starters, I wanna do all my new trim just because that's gonna take the lump sum of this time and install. So let's go ahead and do that first and then we'll move on. Pop my hatch. Open this guy up. I believe I have this complete new strip. This one's super clapped out and flimsy and I can hear all the wind coming through it. This one also seems pretty simple. It's just a big circle and somewhere around here it meets to one. Somewhere. Oh, right over there. So let's find the big circle. Is this it? This might be it right here. For starters, pull this guy up. It's coming off way too easy. Way too easy. Ew, what is that? This shit's got like putty on it. Pull her up. Come on. All the way. Damn, that's a big fucking piece. Well, for starters, something don't seem right. These both were labeled trunk lid. And those are way smaller than this whole area. I don't know if I have to cut it in half, wrap half, do the other half. I'm not sure, but it's a little confusing. Let's see if it even looks remotely the same. It does look the same. It's kind of weird though. And I see the seam here. I wonder if I have to split it. Oh, look at that. I think we split it. Well, I split it and it didn't rip so straight, so we're gonna have to clean that up a little bit. Here's the old one. I just separated it, clipped it. This one, I was able to use both of them. Had this much left over from one, about half. Started it here, went around, up, and it stopped about there. What I don't like is the corners are too aggressive and they kind of like wrinkle up. And then I started the new one here, kept it going, and then trimmed it here. So let's do a little closed test fit and see if it works. Oh, it works. I'm gonna leave that closed so it'll kind of like keep it down and kind of morph it to the actual trunk, and then that should be good. Now we have to figure out, oh, I'm locked out. Let me in, let me in. Oh, now I gotta figure out which piece this guy is. It goes all the way around out of my whole pile of trim. I think for starters, I'll do these guys. So when we were wrapping the Vette, when I pulled off these pieces here, all the tabs were super dry and rotted and they just all broke. So we're just gonna install these the way they are. I think they sent me 2 kits because I have like 2 of everything. Like these, it's just 1 per door, and I have the other set here. But let's see the part number, 52271. Yeah, you see, 52271. So they sent me like 2 kits. Unless I bought 2 kits, I hope not, that's expensive. Well, this sucks. I have to pull the door card back off because this is in my way. I have to be able to move this window backward a little bit because there's little holes. Let's see where we can find one. I don't know where they are. These might be it. And they have to slip in and slide forward. So I have to undo this door card again. That sucks. Luckily, pulling these door cards is really easy. You have this guy here. My tabs were all broken from previous owners, so we're just gonna use a little flathead, pull it off. This guy here, there we go. This one here, the outside trim comes off. So you just unclip it. There's like little tabs you could see. Let me see if I can show you. Let's see. So, fuck, you can't really see. Right there. See the little center part where the tip of my flathead is? You have to push down on it, and boom, it's released. And you do that across the whole thing. There's a couple of them. Got it off, real simple. And then now with the door card, there's 2, I think these are T30s. Let's see, I think I have a T30 right here. T30, let's see if it's right thread pitch. Sorry, not thread pitch, just the right size in general. Yes, sir, it is. There's only the 2. You unscrew them. 1 done. The second one to go. Oh. Once you have those 2 released, there's just push tabs holding in the door card. Just give it a couple good yanks. Don't lose your screws. Whoa, I'm losing my screws. Don't lose those. Just give it good yanks. You'll feel the pop all off. And then you lift up on this door card, pull straight up. You just have your 1 connector on the passenger side, right here, and your door card's off. Really simple. Let's put this guy off to the side. And then now you could get a way better view at where those go. While I have the door card off, before I put that trim in, because this is kind of in my way, I have the new seal here and all these little push tabs and plastic tabs. I'm just gonna break out because this one comes with new ones. So I'm just gonna snap these off real quick. Oh look, that one came off real easy. Do that with the rest, replace that outer trim, and then we'll put that piece in. I got the old one all ripped out, got all the tabs broken out, cleaned out the inside of all the little extra pieces that fell out. And now we're gonna put in a new piece. Okay, so I got the new trim in. This was a little bit tricky to install just because you have to keep pressure in and slide it forward. And there's like 10 tabs, so that was a little tricky to do, but I got it in. This, I'm not impressed with. Like, some of them have a lot of tension between each other, but then if you look here, look at the gap. It's like really loose and floppy right there. This part for the most is fine, but like look at the gap there. And then you follow along. It's fine, it's not bad. Right there, it's droopy. Come around. On the back one, look how droopy it is. All the way up. So I'm not very impressed with it. Is it gonna be better than the factory, like the old shit? I hope so. If not, I'm gonna send them an email and say like, yo, this didn't fit exactly how it was supposed to. So now I'm gonna put on this piece, or that's actually in the door card. I don't think I have that. Let me check. Yeah, so these were the exact same, just like I thought. I guess I don't have the inside, which is fine. It's just a little dust one. It doesn't help with any of the noise. So we'll put on the door card again and wrap up this door. Well, I guess I have other ones for some reason for the doors. I'm not too proud of this one. I think I might try this and see if it's any better. Because if that one fits better, I'm gonna use those. And I can tell it's different because look at the color of the tabs. These ones are green, those ones are not. And then for the other side, I think they're like orange or something. So we're gonna try those ones out real quick and see if they're any better. Well, I'm glad I did that. It fits 1,000 times better, and it even has this third tab like it was supposed to from factory. It is snug and flush across the entire door. It was only missing 2 clips, one right here and one on the inside, parallel from each other. But the gap is so minimal, and I'm fine with that because this is on the inside of the door. It's just gonna smush in. The other big gaps on the other one were here, and it's like when it closes, it's just gonna roll that shit back. And it already ripped. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Without me even removing it, it was already torn. Like, come on, cheap shit. Now we can put the door card back on. There we are, door's done. The trim is literally touching each other. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of worries me just because when the window goes up and down, I don't know if it's gonna be tight enough or too tight to where it's gonna be pulling on this door card or the trim, but we'll find out. I'm thinking that I leave the windows up, let it sit in the sun, let this kind of bake into shape because this is new, and then that should be good. All the rest of the trim is good. So let's see the close test. Oh, I could already tell it's thicker. Oh, I fucking locked myself out. Oh, I locked myself out again. Oh my God. Okay, so I have to like put a little bit of effort in to close it. Trim is all brand new, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to close. For now, once it bakes and kind of rests into place and fits the car the way it's supposed to be, we dialed. Let's repeat this exact same process on that door, and then we'll move on to this trim and I think engine bay. For now, let's take all this crap, throw it out there, because we're gonna take it to the dumpster here in a minute. Let's grab this piece of shit. Brand new, doesn't fit right, already tore. This is the old one, I think? Is this old? No, this is brand new. This is a brand new trim. I haven't used this yet. Let's put that back over there. That's actually 2 pieces. Okay, so we finished this door, put in the new strip, this outer one, and the whole door jamb. What I noticed is right here, it was really tight on here. So I kind of want to roll back. So what I did is I put some slide glide. That way it'll close real easy. And then with the heat, it'll kind of morph. And then I could wipe that shit clean and it should open and close just fine, no issues. Now I think we're gonna go ahead and do this engine bay one. I've got these 2 strips here and they're double-sided sticky tape, which kind of sucks because now I gotta clean up all this here. And that's not gonna be fun. I think if I just get a flathead, scrape it clean, we'll be solid. Throw that in our fucking pile. This one too, be gone. Rip off this guy. Ooh, crusty. Ugh. Get that shit out of here. That was really easy. Took some rubbing alcohol, wiped off all the old stuff, and this one just went on just fine. So I gotta trim it just a little bit and we're good. Let's go ahead and do that side now. Hood closed and everything. The new trim looks really good, nice and clean, it's not dry rotted. And this trim looks really good as well. What I do like is that there's no play in the door or the trunk. Before, I was able to push this down at least a 1/4 inch. There's absolutely no wiggle room at all. That trim is firm. Really happy with it. Now I think we're gonna tackle this guy, and I think I have this guy. I guess I also had this piece of trim too, so I threw out the old one, put in the new one. Let's see, this should be somewhat more difficult to close. Huh? I guess it's about the same. Maybe it's a little bit more firm. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit more firm, but now we got the new one in. I honestly can't figure out what these 2 pieces are. That one here and this one here. I don't remember which bag or box it came out of, and I don't know where it goes. It doesn't really have like an obvious spot. So I think what this is for, not my car. This looks like it's for like a door seal. So I have to contact the company and tell them they sent me the wrong shit because this is not what I ordered. Also, look at this, bro. That's like so half-ass. What is that shit? This is not for my car. So I have to figure out what fucking box and stuff it came out of because I'm sure that shit wasn't cheap. It's probably 100, 200 bucks. And I'm looking around like, dude, this doesn't make any sense. I'm like, here, let me hold it up to the car and see what it would go to. And that's what it looks like to me. I had ordered all this new trim and all this new trim. Haven't gotten it. Have no emails in regards to it or anything. So I'm assuming they sent me that instead of these parts here. Like, look at this is completely gone. So I'm gonna do some contacting and shit and figure this out. So unfortunately, these, I looked it up in my emails and shit. this came with a whole, I guess I ordered a whole kit with everything. These are for the like regular hard top that they can't, that's fixed, right? You can't take off target top. So I'm just gonna toss those, I don't need them. I also have extra ones for the outer door trim. I don't need those, I'm gonna toss those as well. This is another set of hood seals. I don't need them. I guess I'll probably keep these ones on the shelf in case anybody else needs them. I'll just give them to them for free. Now, actually, hold on one sec. I guess I never ordered this big trim or this one or the side ones for the target top, so I just ordered them. This one was like 120 bucks. This one was $730 for no fucking reason. The C4 Corvette, it's $90 or 80 bucks for this one. For the C5, this shit was 730 bucks. The side beams, I think, were $80 or $90, so I just spent like $1,000 on 3 pieces of trim, which sucks. But now we're gonna go ahead and tackle these. I know that I could get access through here if I take out this tail light and get access, but I might just lay on the ground and fucking fish my hand up there. I'm pretty sure these little studs in the ends, because they're plastic, are gonna snap off, which is fine, I don't need them anyway. And then, yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna look from the bottom to see what's easier, here or here. Okay, I took a quick peek. I'm not doing it from the bottom, I'm doing it from right here. I've already installed these new tail lights. I'm just gonna quickly undo this one and this one, because I have to do this brake light through this hole, and then I'm gonna undo that guy. I just took them all out because I know that there's 2 bolts or screws or whatever right here, so just have access. It's really quick and simple. I did that in like 1 minute. And now, if you peek inside, you could see it's like 2 10s or something, so we gotta figure those out. I think I'm gonna just fucking snap them off and take them out. We've now got it out. The studs did not break. Unfortunately, I would say it was easier if it would just break. But I dropped one, and I don't know where the fuck it's at. So I need this. I need both of them. And it's nowhere to be found. I've been smacking on the bumper and everything. I can't hear it. I can't even find it. So, with the lights on, put it back in side marker. Oh, hold on. No sneak peeks. I noticed that this has a switch. So I was like, what the fuck does the switch do? Like, the light's on. Get this. As soon as you flip the switch.
That's so hard,
That shit's crazy, huh? And then boom, it stays solid. I'm leaving it like that. That shit's hard. So we'll turn off the lights. And then I still haven't fucking found that little 10. I don't know. I've been looking and I just can't figure it out for the life of me. So what I'm thinking is putting some double-sided sticky tape on here and using one of the nuts and just doing it that way, and it should be fine. Well, we're gonna take a quick trip to AutoZone to go buy sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape. I had 2 rolls and of course they're not there. Isn't it weird how you could put all your tools back, organized, everything, come the next day or whatever, and shit's just missing all of a sudden? And not just like your regular 10 mil, I'm talking about like half a socket set, half your wrenches, half of everything. Everything's just missing. Isn't that shit just weird? It's called homies using your shit, not putting it back. And this double-sided sticky tape shit ain't cheap, man. That shit's like $15 a roll. That shit adds up. That's $15 a roll that I don't have. Okay, enough ranting. Let's go get it. So I got the double-sided sticky tape. For these 2 teeny tiny rolls was $24. Can you fucking believe that? It's way more expensive than I thought. The rolls that I had were 1 inch thick and way bigger, which means that's like 30 bucks a roll that are just somehow missing. Check it out. I put it in. Boom. All I did was use double-sided sticky tape. Forget those 10 mils. If it ever falls, it's gonna be held by the harness, and I'll just do it again. Fuck it. I say that because this is all fiberglass, and having my arm in there, getting those 2 10s on, which is getting fiberglass all inside of my arm, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'll do double-sided sticky tape than fucking fiberglass. Now we're gonna copy on this side, and I'll let you know when it's done. All done, really simple. Now for this guy. Now looking in here, there's 2 7mm screws, and then 1 connector. You're just gonna take the tab up top, and you're gonna flip it back, pull it down, and it'll come right out. This brake light does mount from the back, so I'll pull it backward, pull it out, and then put in the new one. Check me out. Don't drop it, buddy. Ooh, let me grab it. And then now, this guy should be able to pull right out. And there she blows. Let's compare it to our new one. Let's see. Tinted black LED strip versus this old janky OEM crap. All right, so just testing it. I flipped the switch to it. Like sputters or whatever. Go ahead. That's hard. You want to see it for yourself? Hop back there and check it out. Let's see his reaction.
No fucking way.
No fucking way. Not bad, huh?
Not bad, man. Not too shabby.
Boom. Door closes. Turn that bitch off. Got the rear end all taken care of. Put the tail lights back in and plugged in. That's all done. I even put in the new LED bulbs and the new housing with the little background or whatever. So all that's wrapped up. All that I have left to do is the turn signals and fog lights. But I kind of think I want to get that on the lift to do that. All right, so we got my car on the lift now. What I've done so far was pull out this fog light. I put in the LED. Oh, sorry, this is the turn signal. Pull out the turn signal, put in the new LED fog light, plug and play. On this side, if you guys remember from my header install video, there was 2 of those vacuum hoses or whatever that went to the exhaust. It went to this big piece here. I'm ditching it completely. I don't know what this is for. I'm just gonna zip tie it up, probably cap it off. That way it doesn't have any weird ass leaks or something. And then I already put on that LED light. All I gotta do is pull off that 7 and the 10 right there. You can't, right there, that 10. And then that fog light will come out. There's also the spring up top. You can see the end of it right there. You just pull it off, pull it back, and the turn signals come out. Okay, so I completely forgot that I'm going on a date with my girl to the movies. So I'm leaving just in time to get there with like a minute to spare. So what I did is I wrapped up the car. It's all done, everything I had to do today. I'm gonna come back afterwards and show you guys at night the lights and everything so you can see it in its full effect. The turn signals on the front and the fog lights work and they look hard as shit. Just telling you that right now. So I'll follow you guys up after the movie. I'll even give my review on this movie. I don't even know what the fuck I'm watching, but I'm gonna find out and I'll give you guys a review. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. See you guys next clip. Deuces. All right, so I just left the movie theater. What I saw was Sound of Freedom, and holy shit, was it depressing, bro. Like, super depressing. I'm gonna give you like a moral of the story, okay? Basically, it's this guy, he works for the police department, and his job is like human trafficking, specifically children. What he's trying to do is find the human traffickers, and then from there get leads on where to find these kids, right? And oh my god, the main 2 kids in the story, I can't say too much that I want to give it away, but like I can't even say about the 2 main kids. It basically shows how the kids get stolen, and then it shows how he is now wrapped up in this, trying to find the trafficker first and then the kids, right? And so he's got this whole plan and whole setup and stuff, and he goes out of the country to help do this shit. And the police department that he works for is like, dude, we can't fund this, like, you gotta come back home. And so basically he's like, all right, well, I quit. And he does his own thing. I want to say a lot, but there's only so much I can say without spoiling the movie. But at the very, very end, this isn't a spoiler at all. This is just kind of them stating facts, and it's not them talking to you. It's just like the worded message that get displayed on the screen. I guess the child trafficking industry is $152 billion a year industry. Like, I'm saying industry like it's something cool or whatever, but it's like, that's fucking insane. It shows that there's more money wrapped up in child trafficking than there is an actual drug cartel. And that slavery, because technically that's slavery, right? Slavery is at an all-time high, even when slaves were legal. Like, to me, that blew my mind. Like, that fact right there just blew my mind. I was like, there's no fucking way. Like, that's fucking insane. The movie was pretty touching, mainly because, and I'm sure you guys can relate to this, I know plenty of people that I just know off the top of my head, that I'm not obviously going to say, but I know plenty of people that have not been human trafficked, but been molested or abused or whatever. And so that has kind of some, you know, relation in between the two. And it's like that's with everybody, you know? I can almost guarantee you every single person watching this video knows somebody that's had that kind of stuff happen to them, you know what I mean? It's so common that it's almost normal, which is scary, and it's sad as fuck. So I highly recommend watching that movie. Just bring some tissues with you. It's super sad, but it gets a really good message out there. I just think you guys should all go watch it. Right now, I'm on my way back to my shop. I'm done working on the Corvette, but I want to show you guys at night all the lights because I think it'll be really good for that. All my homies are there right now. So I'm gonna head to the shop. I should be there in like 10 or 15 minutes and I'll show you guys. So I'll be right back. All right, we made it back to the shop. The lights look great. I mean, I'm not too big a fan of how bright those are, but it actually cleans up the look quite a bit. So I don't know if I want to tint those all the way as dark as that. I think I might just go a little bit tinted so you can still kind of see it because it doesn't look bad. But it also wouldn't look bad fully tinted out. But what I want to show you guys is all the lights that we did. The trim I still haven't thrown away. I was in a rush to close the shop and go to the movies to watch that movie. So I just kind of threw everything back in and then closed the doors. But check it out. So we'll put it, turn the headlights on, turn off high beams and everything. That way we could see everything in full effect, okay? So we have the side markers. Let's see. I'm gonna bring down the exposure so you can see. It's just a super skinny beam. Fuck, man, like even with the exposure down, I tried it and it didn't do it justice. But even on the camera, it looks like a really big, bright beam, and it's not. It's super subtle. It's just as subtle as that is. The taillights. Maybe just a little bit brighter, but not by much. And it's a super skinny line. But you guys can't really tell on camera. It just looks like the whole thing is lit up. It's literally just a dash. So there's that. Let me put it in reverse. The shifter, I kind of have to like, boom, put it in. Look at the reverse lights. Fuck, I went to go show you guys, but I need to put the car in accessories, so let me grab my key. Well, there we go. It's super fucking bright. Those reverse lights are really bright, but on like without the camera, like not on camera, it looks really fucking good. Let me try and dial down the exposure. Okay, with the exposure dialed down, you get a better idea. You could see all the little squares and everything inside with my plain eye. On camera, you can't really, but with the exposure down, you can now. Let's take it out of reverse, and let me show you the front. So here is the front. The side it's the side marker for the front, but it's part of the turn signal. That shit looks crisp. I'm farting right now. Look at how bright the fog lights are. Super bright. Get a better front angle. It looks really fucking hard. In person, it's way better, dude. Camera just does not do it justice. But once again, let me try and dial down the exposure. Let's see. So you could actually see the halos. See, now you could really see the halos in full effect. Because in person, they're perfect squares. But if I refocus it, it doesn't really look square at all. I guess you can barely, but just literally barely. Actually, that light is on right there. That one's not. Oh, that fucking sucks. I bet you it unplugged or something when I was mounting it back in. Look at it from up here though. I like that you could see the light. That one looks different compared to that one. But the lens for the actual cover is broken, so that's why there's like fucking broken pieces. I want to turn on the turn signal so you guys can kind of see the turn signal aspect up here. That's hard. And it isn't just the camera glitching, it is going from front to back. I don't know if I'm missing a resistor or something. Like, it shouldn't be that fast. Actually, I know I'm missing a resistor. It's for the fucking tail lights, and I'm pretty sure I just threw that shit away today on accident. So these are the turn signals that I got off eBay, and they came delivered broken. But I'm really glad I didn't stick with these because the other ones are way better anyways. But check it out. I think this is it for the tail lights. I think it is. Looking at these instructions, it looks pretty simple. Basically, the knee section under the steering wheel where your knees go on the dash, you're gonna pull that off. And under the ignition, I'm looking for a harness that looks like this guy, basically like this right here. And I'm just gonna unplug it, put this in between, and then I think that's gonna control the turn signals and slow them down. But they've already been really, really fast, even when I had the stock shit on, so it might not fix my issue at all. And my little panel to where the knees go, it's already broken. So let's see if I could get in there without having to actually disconnect anything or unbolt anything. Like this guy is broken. It just has fucking double-sided sticky tape holding it on, but we might have to actually unscrew some stuff. So just as I thought, since my thing is broken, I just kind of pulled left and dropped this thing down. I found the connection chilling right here. So what we're gonna do is tuck this back up in here, back the way it was, and then finagle this guy, oh my goodness, back into place. Guys, don't worry, it's not gonna stay like this. I got all new panels right here. I got all new panels. I have them already too. They're just chilling. I just haven't done anything with them yet. I should probably do this. I'll do this in another video, but I just want to get these. I just want to show you guys these real quick. So let's put the car back in accessory mode and then test it once again. Okay, the key's an accessory. Oh my God, the turn signal's slow. It's always been really fast in this car. Okay, accessory. Look how fucking bright the headlights are. God damn. Accessory. Let's see. With the turn signal on. Dope. So you can see the center two pieces light up. Let me go see the front. Also, my hazards don't work. Otherwise, I would have just turned on hazards and shown you guys. Oh, yeah. That's much better. But fuck, man, I gotta figure out why that one doesn't work. So, I'm underneath my car. Lifted it from the radiator support bracket. And I'm under here, and I'm checking my wiring, right? So this guy, I pulled it out, turned the wire around, put it in, wasn't working, put it on another way, wasn't working. So I'm trying to like finagle it. And so I'm having my homie look at it, and he's like, oh, it's on. So I stopped, and I like pushed, and I'm wiggling like this. And it wasn't all the way in here. Sorry, it wasn't all the way in here. My problem is that this thing is all corroded because the halogen lights run really hot, and they melt plastic, and it'll morph it. So I felt it crunch, and it went in, and I gave it wiggle room to see, or wiggle, like if it would come out, and it didn't. So we're solid. Put it back in, make sure the turn signal worked, and we're solid. So now all the lights work. Is that even enough? I think that might be too much. Is that even legal? Nah, it's legal. It's got to be legal. Let me close the hood, get a better look for it. Oh, yeah. She looks good. And it looks like this tail light is on. Beautiful. Take our trash and toss it in our Red Lobster box. Turn the key off. Put the bitch in neutral. Let's see, you've got to put these on. High beam, turn it off. Then they close. Let me show you the... Oh, Sneaky, you haven't even seen. Come back here. You ready? Oh, I guess you've seen it. Okay, ready? Oh! JDM, let me lock it, unlock it again.
Looks like Kit.
That shit's hard. Oh, and then check this out. Look at the light. Let me get in. Once again, let's put the bitch in accessory. You ready, Freddy?
Blinker's on.
Oh. You see that? The third brake light. Yeah, that's... That fool didn't even get excited. Look at that little white piece of shit right there, though. You motherfucker. Well, that's gonna end this video here. I wanted to give you guys... I mean, you guys already seen the wrap reveal video, which kind of sucks because I installed all this before I released the wrap video. Like, I even did my long tube headers before I revealed the wrap. But I wanted the car to come out with a completely new look. I didn't want it just to be a wrap, install the stock lighting and everything else. So I wanted to do everything at one time. Though when it comes back out to the public and everything, it's just mint. Like, look at it from this angle. Ignore the red right there. It's still not done. I haven't released, well, for me, I haven't released the wrap video yet, but you guys already have seen it. But it just looks menacing. I even won. I entered a raffle. It was a free raffle. You just had to like comment down below. You had to tag 3 people to enter, and I won a whole cinematic video. So I'm using that for this Corvette here. Hopefully next weekend it's all done and dialed, and I could do that video. But that's going to be it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Comment what you want to see on this Vette. Besides the heads cam and nitrous, what else would you guys like to see? I'll catch you all in the next one. Deuces.